Simulation games or video games are a relatively new resource that educators can use to supplement some fun or engaging activities into a lesson. Kids today are constantly surrounded by technology. At home, the video game system has taken the place of the action figure or the Barbie doll.
This action figure used to be fun, but now that I have this Xbox, I don't need it anymore because technology really shapes the way that I run my day-to-day life.
Things like Xboxes, handheld game systems, and last but not least, the iPhone are things that the majority of students use on a daily basis. The familiarity that students have with gaming can be a great tool to teach concepts that some may find dry or boring. Another advantage they bring is the ability to visualize or simulate concepts that may be hard for some students to envision. The average teenage boy spends more than around 13 hours a week playing video games, and the average teenage girl spends around 5 hours a week playing video games. We don't know everything about how playing video games can affect young adults and children, but there are some things that have been confirmed. Playing video games can result in a superior visual attention, and playing video games can improve the ability to mentally rotate and arrange objects. Another interesting thing that video games can bring to the classroom is extrinsic motivation. More than 60% of learners said that leaderboards and friendly competition would be a good way to motivate them. Nearly 80% of learners said that they would be more productive if learning was more game-like, and nearly 70% of teachers said that they saw an increase in their students' engagement when using educational video games. Also, 97% of teachers polled said that gamified reading platforms motivated their students to read more. I will list all the sources for these statistics and studies underneath the video in the information area so you guys can go check that out for yourself.
This is a website called FunBrain. The link is up here. I'll post that in the information tab. There is some cool categories like math, reading, and just some fun games as well. I'll go here to the math tab. Here you can see that they have a whole section of math games that kids can play with. Let's go to math baseball. They have the instructions on how to play and the difficulty level. You can go to addition and subtraction, multiplication, division, and all the above here. Let's do an example here. 3 plus 5 is 8. And swing. Oh, we hit a home run, which is cool for the first time. So this was pretty fun.
The App Store actually has a whole section on educational apps you can use. There's a lot of free ones that students can access as well. Things that they can use to help them in school, and also games that they can use. In conclusion, gaming and simulation can be a great tool for educators, and although we don't know everything about how games affect students, we do know that there are a lot of positive features it can offer. Thank you, and happy teaching.